The world of Pokemon is a vast open world with many to explore, but in the future of Pokemon, what do we have planned? Now, we don't necessarily know everything that's having planned. In fact, we only know a couple things this year. But today, I'm going to be telling you things that actually could happen. It's very possible that they could happen in the future. Anyways, let's get straight into it. So the future of Pokemon. We already know of a game coming out called Pokemon Legends ZA, and I am super excited for this game because being able to catch your Pokemon by just like standing there with your beautiful Pokeball, boom, I got the Pokemon, let's go, is really awesome to me. I really did enjoy Pokemon Legends Arceus, and you know, this is really fantastic how it's coming out this year. Now, there's more things to know when we're talking about Pokemon here. The Pokemon Presents, or the Pokemon Day Presents, is happening in about a month and 10 days or so. And, you know, you really gotta wonder what they have planned for that day. Because that day is a very special day for Pokemon fans across the world. And, you know, it's the day that they usually tend to release more information either on games that they're making or even completely separate games that we have no idea about. Now, one game that may come to mind when we're talking about Pokemon here is Pokemon Black and White 3. Now, this is a little bit of an interesting one because to me, I feel like Black and White 2 ended off pretty good, but you know, Black and White 3, what could they add to the story? Now, you know, the story itself is fine. I guess they could start you off after the Hall of Fame or after you beat the thing and you're the champion and then something happens that you lose all your Pokemon. You gotta save them, so that's how they reset you at level 1. But you get your Hall of Fame Pokemon. Let's just say you got yourself a Zekrom and a whatever else. So you got a Pikachu and a whole bunch of stuff. It gets swiped away inside of a void, a vortex or something, and you start off at level 1, level 5 Pokemon, whatever, with nothing. That's how they could start the game off. Now, it's that's a little interesting. I mean, I guess Pokemon Black and White 3 could be a thing. But another game that seems to be more likely is actually a remake for the Nintendo Switch or the Nintendo Switch 2. Pokemon Black and White Remaster, or even Black and White 2. Some kind of remake, remaster, whatever. Maybe they could add both games into one game. That would be pretty fantastic to see that, because Pokemon Black and White and Black and White 2 were pretty fantastic, amazing games, and I would really love to see something like that return. Now, these games that I'm going to mention to you are a little bit far off, but there's no time like the present time to actually bring them back, am I right? Anyways, so there's one of my favorite games that I really want to talk about, and hopefully it does come true. Maybe, just maybe, Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver remake or rebirth or whatever you call it when you just put a fresh coat of paint and leave the rest of the game alone. This is hopefully a thing that could happen in the future, sometime in the future, because I love those games. Those games are fantastic, and imagine seeing it in HD or something. That would be really nice, because those games are such an amazing, fantastic games that really just playing Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver really brings you a lot of joy, because, you know, it's just the fact that there's 16 gym badges that you could collect. You could go to Kanto, you could go to Johto. The Pokemon follows you around the world. It's really fantastic. So hopefully they will be willing to make a remake, a remaster, or something. Alright. So another game that is a little bit controversial, for some reason everyone hates this game, is a sequel or some kind of maybe Johto. Pokemon Let's Go Johto and something else in Hoenn. I don't know, but Pokemon Let's Go games. I really love these games. And you know, these games are not the most popular games out there. A lot of people dislike these games, but to me, the art style itself is really, really fantastic. We also have the catching mechanic. I just thought that that was a fresh spin on the Pokemon game, and even because one of my favorite Pokemons is there. I know. A Pikachu. For some reason, I really do enjoy Pikachu. I think it's maybe because of the Pokemon Indigo League, and that's Ash's friend. I don't know. I used to watch a lot of that, so I guess maybe it's Pikachu. But anyways, I really did enjoy Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. They were just some amazing game. It was just an absolutely amazing game. All right. So maybe a couple things that we could see is some little spin-off games, because hey, who doesn't like a good old spin-off game? Now, there's this one game that, you know, it came out a couple of years ago, but we're not getting updates over here in whatever US, Canada, who have UK. They're only updating the game in China, which of course that game would be Pokemon Quest. Now, Pokemon Quest is an actual fun game, but you know, we only got Kanto Pokemon here. But in China, they got Johto and every single Pokemon, pretty sure from every generation, and it's crazy. That game looks so good, and it just looks so fun. But if you wanted to get the game here, you would have to do a whole bunch of stuff to try to get the game. I don't know why they just don't release it in a complete package, because that would be just fun. Honestly, I did really enjoy Pokemon Quest. It was a really fun and amazing game that, like, you know, it was just like a little spin from the original catching battling mechanic. You make your soup and the Pokemon are attracted. You can get Chinese, you can get a whole bunch of stuff. So, honestly, I hope that we get something in the future, because I don't know, maybe I'm crazy. I do like the Pokemon spin-off games. They seem to be really, really fun, and you know, they really catch your attention for quite a few hours. I don't know. Maybe these are a couple games that will hopefully come out sometime soon. What do you think about this? Do you think that these are some good games? Do you have another recommendation in a game that might happen and might not happen? I don't know. Let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and with that being said, see you in the next one.